Hi Taurus, welcome to your 2024 predictions for the year. Thanks for joining me. My name's Michelle and this is for Taurus Sun, Rising, Venus and Moon signs with a special emphasis on Sun and Rising signs. So Taurus, let's see what's coming through for you. I've already been meditating on your cards, so just a few more shuffles here, Taurus, and we'll get into the reading. What is coming towards Taurus in terms of your life, love, career, any challenges, any specific things that you will overcome, or what successes you'll have. Let's see what influences Taurus will feel in the year 2024 for my Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Let's get these cards down and then we'll pull some oracles for you as well, Taurus. Please do take a moment to press that thumbs up button if you enjoy my readings. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Taurus, let's see where this is going. I'm going to pull your spirit animal for the entire year. So let's see, for Taurus, for 2024, what is their spirit animal, please? For Taurus, Taurus's spirit animal, Taurus. Spirit animal for Taurus, please. We have the humpback whale. Okay. We'll talk about these in depth. I do want to see what the main theme of the year will be for my Taurus, so let's see that. Main theme for Taurus for 2024 will be the main theme for my Taurians for 2024. Oh gosh, okay. A beginning. Lovely. And Taurus, let's get the overall energy for the year for my Taurians. Overall energy for Taurus, please, for 2024. Capacity to love. Okay. And let's get some advice for you. Advice for Taurus for 2024 with what they'll be dealing with. Nothing is yet set in stone. Very mutable energy. Okay. So Taurus, let's take a look. I want to start here with your spirit animal being the humpback whale. Now, when it comes to 2024, what I feel around you is an inner navigation. An inner navigation. When you think of the whales and how they migrate from place to place, from hemisphere to hemisphere, when they need to, it is that inner navigation that tells them it's time. And once they know that they need to move, they do. Nothing can stop them or keep them from their goal. They're aligned with a purpose and a powerful energy to move. So Taurus, that's what I feel around you, a powerful energy to move, to be in alignment with this new beginning that you have around you in 2024. Now, this beginning, it's something that you've secretly wished, secretly put out to the universe. This beginning, you may have kept it to yourself, may have been a secret, but I feel that it's been welling up within you, something that you've wanted to achieve, something that you feel will bring you authentic satisfaction, something that you'd rather be doing with your precious time and energy. It's like you've whispered to this little starfish here your goals and dreams and wishes, and guess what? The world has listened, and there's an energy here of realigning your life, Taurus, attuning your energy to where you see yourself going and who you see yourself becoming. There's an energy shift here which is rather beautiful here. So Taurus, what is it that your soul is yearning for? Take a moment each day in 2024 to dream it into being. Then don't stop there. You don't stop with the dreams. Rework your life. into one that you'd rather be living. And certainly don't allow any kind of dominating outside influence to direct your life. Weave your own life from what it is that you wish to bring into being. Spirit wants you to begin now, to make sure that you bring this into being. Nothing is yet set in stone, possibly because you haven't yet begun. There is an energy of that, but once you do begin, that's when the die is cast, and that's when things become more set in stone. Because, as you know, Taurus, once you set your mind to something, I get you being singularly focused towards that particular goal. Now, the energy around you is the capacity to love, which is a beautiful energy. You have a brilliant capacity to love and be loved in return. I'm getting that song "Nature Boy" that's featured in the movie Moulin Rouge. It's quite an old song. I know Nat King Cole sang it at one point as well. It's a beautiful song. If you get a chance to listen to it, it may resonate, but picking it up as "Nature Boy." Okay. Some of you have an Indian background, or there's an energy here of Hinduism, or an influence around Buddhist or Hinduist culture, something like that I'm picking up. That won't be for all of my Taurus, just for some of you. For others of you, it's just more about leading a more spiritual life, being more in tune with your soul. When we talk about organized, structured religion that we often are born into, that is something that is cast upon us, usually something that we don't choose. It tends to be rather rigid, controlled, an energy here. It feels to me like there's an energy here of restructuring, realigning yourself with something that feels more authentic, more you. And some of you may be turning your back on something that you've grown up within, a structured environment, so that you can go towards something else that feels more aligned with your purpose. Now, Taurus, let's see where this is going for my Taurians out there. We have the Five of Swords. Well, there's a singular energy around this. You certainly are very focused on the year of starting the year, I get, as not backing down, wanting what you want. There's that energy of, I want the upper hand here. It's an energy of power. Now, around you, we do have the Magician. So just be a little bit careful with this energy, because it's very powerful. But when we have the Magician and the Five of Swords together, it can come across as something that can be very hurtful to others. We have this capacity to love here. So bringing that kind of energy into this is much needed, because if you just go about with this singular focus of, I want what I want, and I'm not going to back down, and I'm not going to let anyone dominate or talk me out of a situation, then you may cause more harm than good with your power here. Now, Spirit wants you to have power, and it wants you to assert yourself, but it wants you to assert yourself in a more empathic way, and not this dictatorial or very confrontational kind of energy that I'm picking up around you, Taurus. This is something that you can have control over. Calm your energy, cool your temper, making sure that, yes, go for what you want, absolutely, go for that goal, but don't do it at the expense of other people, or certainly the expense of your reputation, things like that. You guys will know how that's going to resonate for some of you. But with Magician energy around you, I mean, this is good. This is an energy of cunning. This is an energy of having the intelligence to go for something that you really, really want. Now, We have Judgment, this ibis. Now, you feel like this decision that you've made is very much the decision that is all important. It's like it's the only decision that you could make. It feels like it's the right decision for you. You're very, very singularly focused with this energy. And your inner navigation is guiding you to that, and it's you have to trust that. You are trusting it. The decision is final. You've made this choice. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. You're going to do this, whether people around you like it or not. But again, it's this forceful energy that I'm feeling around you. The star, yeah, I mean, going for it. There's this is, the star is beautiful energy in and of itself, but it can lend itself to greed, arrogance, when we do get what we want, right? When we do see ourselves at the top of that mountain, when we achieve that goal. How we get there is important, not stepping on others' toes, doing things the right way, making sure that the judgment of others is going to be made towards us with respect, not with, oh God, that Taurus, how did they get there? You want people to look at you with pride, with respect for your achievements, your successes. But there is a aspect in 2024 of getting to that goal, but doing it in a way which is very cunning and very much a bad energy that I'm feeling around it. It's an excess, it's greed, it's wanting something just because you feel like you're entitled to it. It does feel like a sense of entitlement here, Taurus, that I'm not really getting a great energy around, and it's a warning. It's just a warning, and it won't be for all of my Tauruses. 10 of Cups. There's happiness here, good things, celebration. There is joy, success. A healing energy. It feels very much like getting everything that you want. Love, beauty, strength, whatever makes you happy, and it's reflecting. I feel there's an energy here of this happiness reflecting upon you. And sorry about those birds outside, guys. They're really, really noisy. Now, we can take that as part of the reading. That these birds have decided to show up and squawk at us here. It feels like a negative energy, doesn't it, guys? I mean, you can hear them. This squawking energy. It feels like a sense of entitlement. Feed me, do this for me, squawk. It's like the birds saying, do this, do this, do this. That's kind of what I'm getting with you here, Taurus, is this energy of, I deserve this, I'm entitled to this. And reflected glory, feeling very happy and good that you've achieved something, but at the expense of hurting others or keeping others down. It feels very much like arbitrary power, power just because. And power because you feel that you're entitled to that power and others aren't. Taurus, this is a very interesting reading, but the thing is, it's a warning, guys. It's a warning. That's all that this has to be, because for some of you the lesson is to make sure that what you're whispering to the starfish here is coming from a good place, something that's aligned with your soul, and not something that is aligned with arrogance, ego, that kind of thing. It feels to me like you'll have a choice to make in 2024, Taurus, to act with integrity, to make the choice with love, or to go for something else that feels more pride and ego attached to it, that could come with greed, with a sense of excess. The Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's an energy here of youth and entitlement. Youth and entitlement, Taurus. Youth and entitlement. Okay. And then we've got the Seven of Swords. Yeah. It's something that you want. It's something that you hope for. The Seven of Swords speaks about hoping for something, keeping plans on the down low, being secretive about it. But there's this sense of entitlement that I'm not really feeling here with this Seven of Swords, Five of Swords energy. It feels very much like these secret goals and wishes are coming from a place which is very much of the lower vibrational aspect of Taurus here. Let's see. Seven of Wands. Yeah, I mean, I get it. You're frustrated. You want to overcome this frustration. You want to get on top of the situation. You feel like you have to be cunning. You feel like you have to fight. You feel like you have to that this is the only decision that you're kind of forced into a corner here, that you have to do it this way to achieve success. But Spirit is saying no, you don't have to. You don't have to do it this way. And we have the Queen of Wands here. This is a very positive energy. It's a very confident energy. It's a magical energy. It's a very loving energy. That's what you're being asked to do. It feels like being true to yourself, showing your authentic light, beginning fresh. Okay, if people around you are being judgmental, being difficult, being challenging to you, rather than getting all up in your ego and fighting them and feeling like you have to be confrontational all the time. It feels more like a very singular goal, a very powerful goal, and as long as it's aligned with your higher self, this is something that's meant for you, something that you're destined to achieve. But with that comes this other energy which feels more like it's coming from a place of, well, I'm entitled to this. Well, Spirit says no, you're not entitled to anything, really. And none of us are entitled to anything in this world. You will achieve happiness. You will achieve really good things. There'll be a reason to celebrate in 2024. But how you get there is important. Doing things with integrity. Making sure that the way that you've ascended the mountain here is not littered with the carcasses of people who've been hurt. by you on the way up here, Taurus. You know, it feels very much like making sure that your standards are high, that you don't lower your standards on yourself. Make sure that you're your best self, and that you don't lower your own standards. Especially when it comes to, I don't know why I get this, but for some of my Taurians out there, you may have someone around you who's going to trigger you and trigger this energy within you. It's going to fire up your ego. It could be a younger person, it doesn't have to be. But I feel like there's going to be some kind of influence for you. It's a challenge, something that you're meant to overcome. It's very seductive. But it's very much something that you need to avoid. I feel like this person here is toxic, something that you need to avoid. It's very low vibrational energy, repeating pattern from the past, perhaps something or someone that you've already experienced with, and you know them to be bad news, or something like that. Someone who is lazy, intolerant, someone who has a tendency to be someone that you know is a drain on you. Get you avoiding that type of person, or avoiding a person in particular that you are aware has that kind of energy. This person could be coming towards you with this element of surprise. It may initially feel like a good surprise, but actually it's not. I think you need to be a good judge of character when people come towards you in 2024. Make sure that anyone that you attract to you is not bringing excesses to you, that isn't going to become greedy or a drain on you financially, emotionally, or in any way, shape or form. No, I just get you needing to stay the course, needing to hold your vision here. Nothing can keep you from your goals. So this other energy, whoever this is that's coming in, I don't feel that that's someone that you're really going to entertain, at least not for very long anyway, before you get back on the path towards this goal of yours, which is this 10 of Cups. Whatever that means to you, that something that means it's going to bring you long-lasting happiness and fulfillment. Whatever it is that you have whispered to the starfish here and said, hey, this is what I want to manifest, something that you've kept secret from others. I get you being able to manifest that. A small distraction on the way, something that brings up this very negative energy around you, something that prompts you into some kind of big confrontation with this person, I feel. Whoever it is, I feel that it's somebody who's going to come towards you and test you in 2024. But I see you being able to overcome that test. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing as yet set in stone. I just feel like it feels like you've made this decision. That's the only decision that you feel. It's final. But yet in comes this other kind of energy, which kind of throws things for a little while here in 2024 and brings out more of this greedy energy. You may say, oh, well, why not? On the way, I'll enjoy this, or something like that. It feels more of an escapist kind of energy. Okay, yeah, we've got unknown territory. Now, nothing is yet set in stone. It's unknown. And we also have rejuvenating rain, which is, of course, an energy of healing that comes from clearing out the past. Whenever we have that energy of rain coming in, it feels like it has the capacity to clear out a great deal of toxicity. This feels like purification. It feels good. It feels healthy, a healthy energy, something that makes you feel good again. Okay, all right, yeah. You know, Taurus, there is healing around you, and I just feel like you're being tested here in terms of love. And it feels very much like an ego test. Like, I feel like there's something that is destined for you, something that is meant for you. Could be a fire sign, but male or female, doesn't have to be. They could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But I do feel that there is something here that kind of comes in and plays a part. It may completely derail for some of you this road that you're on, this goal. For others of you, it may derail you for a time. You know, nothing yet set in stone, unknown, working things out on the fly. Something that comes in unexpectedly. You know, you're on the path here, you've made a decision, you're on the path to your goal, you're aligning with your purpose, a very powerful energy, and then whoop, something comes in that's very seductive and makes you think, well, maybe I can fit this in on the way. But it's a test, guys. It's a test about greed. I think if you get on the greedy path here and you try to incorporate whatever this is, as well as wanting this goal of yours, I think it has a potential to be derailed, guys. It's a it seems to be a warning for you here, Taurus. A warning not to get greedy, a warning to be careful. Be careful with greed in 2024, because it's going to lead to loss. Be careful with greed, it's going to lead to loss. Be careful not to be excessive. Don't become too greedy here. And if you keep on that path, you're going to get to the goal that you want. But if you feel this sense of entitlement, if something takes over here and the ego gets involved, the greed comes out and you say, well, why not? I'll do this as well. Then I feel like what you feel is destined for you may not be. It's a spiritual test, guys, to make sure that you can say no. That you are someone who doesn't have to go for something that feels like immediate gratification, instant gratification, something that feels seductive, addictive, being put on your path here to make sure that that what you want, it really is meant for you in the future. It feels like love, but something here being on the way to that love. It feels like this seductive energy that comes in that isn't love, but it's more of a lust attraction, a desire, strong sexual desire for some of my Taurus out there. That may come in, and it may be something that you try to keep secret. It could be a secret relationship or a secret hookup. It feels, to be honest with you, Taurus, it feels like it's going to end up being more trouble than it's worth, quite a frustrating experience. You may end up being quite frustrated by this person who I feel is it going to become a drain. Yeah. Whew. It feels very draining, Taurus. It really does. Now, when it comes to this goal of yours, I feel that that's something that you're aligned towards. You know, it feels good. It feels like something that is aligned with a new beginning for you. Something that you want, something that you've wished for. But there's this other thing, I just can't quite put my finger on it. But when it comes to your finances, let's see what's going on there. Because for you, Taurus, I mainly get it's your emotions and your ego are kind of running the show in 2024. But let's see, when it comes to your finances, let's take a look at what's going on there. Overspending, yeah, be careful. Again, I get this drain, this person. Like I see this man here, and he's got this woman, and she's out shopping, and she's having the time of her life, and this man is going, oh gosh, look at how much money this person's spending. So be careful, guys, of someone that's around you who could be an overspender. I do get a younger energy, someone that's quite good for the ego, but ultimately is a drain on your finances. What else? And do a background check. Make sure that you know who this person is. It could be someone that you meet quite randomly, or someone that shows up out of the blue. Yeah, be shrewd. Be shrewd when it comes to. I feel it's a new person. I don't feel it's someone that you know. Here, Taurus, when it comes to who this person is, and get back on track. Get back on track. Yeah, just a warning, guys. Won't be for everyone. On another note here, Taurus, I feel like you'll be feeling and looking good when it comes to how you present yourself to the world. I get that. I get you being someone who can manifest whatever you choose in 2024. There's a powerful energy around you, but how you use that power and what's attracted to that power is what's going to be important. I get you attracting negative energy, and I also get you attracting very powerful good energy. It's going to be up to you how this plays out by who you entertain. There's good influence, there's someone here who is on your level, and then there's this bad influence here of, I feel, someone, a younger person here who is only after what they can get out of other people. Now I get a user. I'm going to leave it there, Taurus, and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy store, and the link for that is down in the descriptions box. Please do take a moment to press that thumbs up button before you go. Share me on your social media, especially if you know a Taurus who may resonate with this in 2024. And if you're a newcomer, I would love to have you subscribe. Thank you, Taurus. On the plus side, I just see you doing really, really well in terms of your money, your finances. Things are looking up for you. But it's a warning about letting the ego take over and letting other people use you because of your power, influence, or stardom for some of you. Some of you are reaching quite a high level in your work and career. Who you choose to be around you is going to be hugely important in 2024 in terms of your own happiness. Wish you all the very best. Please take care, and bye for now.